Hi beauties, welcome to Lady Lay Tarot. In today's reading, we're going to take a look at what does this person like about you, admire about you, and also a little bit of what this person finds intimidating about you, in case you want to stick around for that part. So we have 5 piles with us today. The first pile is this rust-colored stone. Second pile is this two-toned light pink stone. Third card is this blue stone. The fourth is this whitish stone. And the fifth pile is this rose-colored stone, pink. So see which pile or piles you feel drawn to. As I always like to say, you could try rolling the dice 10 to 15 times, asking your spirit guides to choose the right pile, seeing which number comes up the most often, and going with that if your intuition is not well developed. So without further ado, let's get into today's exciting reading. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this rust-colored stone, and the first card that flew out for your pile is the 8 of Pentacles. So this is giving us a clue of one of the first things this person likes about you, and it's about your work ethic, because 8 of Pentacles is a card of working hard, manifesting things, the amount of effort you put into things, maybe even how passionate you are about work or a hobby that you have. But we're going to take a look at what other cards are coming through. I'm going to have 2 piles here. So the first pile, I'm going to have cards coming out for what this person likes, admires about you. And on the right, I'll also get a few cards for what they find intimidating, or maybe even a little off-putting about you, but you don't have to stick around for that part. It's totally up to you, and don't watch it if it's triggering. So this process of card picking will be sped up, and you could skip over this part. Timestamps are in the description to get straight into the reading. Let's get into it. Okay, Pile 1, your cards are ready. Let's take a look at what this person likes or admires about you. So Power. Okay, Hedonist. We have the Solitude card. Okay, we have the King. Acquisition. Versatility. Okay, here we have the Chariot. Judge next to the Fly. We have the Bread, period of prosperity and abundance. We have the Unicorn, purity. Here we have the Privileged Lady. Idealism. Pig, beware of greed. The Journey card. The Tent. And, wow, the Career. Standing next to the Solitude and the Privileged Lady. Okay, Pile 1. Wow, so many indicators here. First off, we have the unicorn card here, and we have like 2 Pegasus type of creatures here, so that's very significant. So it could be that you are somehow unusual in your hobbies. That's one of the things that they like about you, or how you seem to enjoy the mundane, because we have the hedonist here, the card of pleasure. So something is a little bit offbeat about you. Can't think of the word right now, but like eccentric, but in a good way. Quirky. And also, it could also be about your naivety, the way that you somehow seem to trust them or people in general, like you believe they have good intentions. So that's what they like about you as well. So we have the Chariot and the King. So one of the first downloads, signifiers that I'm getting here is that when you come across a love interest, like you're not afraid to take it to the next level. You are someone who puts in the effort, since we got that 8 of Pentacles card here, and the Chariot is a card of movement, of action. You're not afraid to show, to wear your heart on your sleeves and to show the effort required, and to make this person or the people that you love, like suitors, make them feel that they're special, like their life experiences are really interesting and they should be listened to. Someone who's cool and a priority for you. So you have no problem showing that to the person that you love, especially if it's a love interest, as I'm seeing it here. And we have the Power card here. That was the first card that actually flew out after the 8 of Pentacles. So I'm getting this kind of like Capricorn vibe with this, or Virgo vibe with this. And so maybe how hard you work at your job, since we have this career card here, and 8 of Pentacles, the Power. Trying to earn for yourself, trying to like show up for your family or for your partner, that you can also contribute to the household. So they feel like you're someone who definitely tries to make sure that like the family has enough money or bread to eat, that you're pulling in your own weight. You're definitely not lazy with the 8 of Pentacles card there. According to this person, that's what they like about you. And with the career card here, it is like a reinforcement of that message. Another thing that we're seeing here with the Judge and excuse me, this is a new deck, so I have to look at it again. The Solitude card. So maybe they like how you keep certain emotions or secrets to yourself, like you don't want to come off judgy. You try to reason, rationalize it in your mind first before speaking. That's what I'm seeing with these 3 cards. You don't want to bother anyone or hurt anyone. It says a period of ill health, depression. Maybe you even keep your anxiety or depression to yourself, and this is something that this person admires about you or likes about you. You know, your introversion when it comes to resolving the hard issues. You're having a hard period in life, like you prefer to give yourself some time to process through that instead of talking it out with people, which I'm not saying is a good thing necessarily. It's just reading this person's energy and what they like or admire about you. So your quiet strength, maybe even if you're sick, as it shows with this card, or you're depressed, you try to solve that problem on your own. You don't want to burden them. You see with the Quiet Power card here, with the Solitude, rather than show them your weakness. And we also have the Privileged Lady card here. So I'm getting 2 or 3 messages with that. I'll tell you what I see. So first off, they may like how well you've done for yourself financially. That's one of the messages in your career. Another thing that I'm seeing possibly with this is how elegantly you dress. We got that here with the Hedonist card too. How feminine you look. Maybe the fact that you wear dresses or skirts is another thing that I'm seeing here. Like how well you can look polished or elegant, rich, according to this person, like you come from a wealthy background. And we have the Idealism card here. This shows me that this person likes how maybe perfectionistic you are, or how much you idealize love and good compatibility. And that you can actually sense when someone is being uncouth. thoughtless like a pig or greedy, and that you could leave that situation if you find them to be so, with the Journey card here. And you could like have that foresight to put them into a person who's in your life temporarily rather than making them someone permanent. That's what I see here with the versatility card too. And also another clarifier that I'm getting with this is that even if you have assholes, sorry the expression, you're actually very good at handling yourself with those types of people. Like, it's surprising how much you can still stay classy in those types of situations where people are being rude or checking you out. So it seems here with these cards that you're not the type who would lash out, you know, get angry in an uncontrollable way when someone is, for example, catcalling you, or when someone is acting like a dirtbag, you know. So I'm not sure if this person is thinking of themselves in that regard, but they think like you have a very classy approach to people who are being dirtbags, and you kind of try to still make them feel human, like treated like a human being, rather than just barking at them and telling them that they're nothing. So this judge side of you with the fly, it's like you're the type of person who tries to weigh their actions before, or weigh their thoughts before committing to an action, because you want to stay classy in situations. And like, you hold yourself up to high standards of idealism. And yeah, according to this person, you would not suffer fools easily. That's what I'm saying. You would actually not make them a serious person in your mind. You would let them go if they didn't meet your standards. But you might tolerate them because your heart is actually the type that doubts himself or herself, whatever gender you are. So it seems like maybe you might tolerate some inconsiderate dirtbag behavior, or someone who's being weird for some time, because you want to make sure you're not being unfair. So this judge is showing me that you actually feel like you second guess yourself. You feel that maybe you could be misjudging someone, so you don't want to jump the gun, like be short and just pronounce a judgment, make a judgment about someone until you suss them out, until you see what they're about. And once you're sure, once you've made up your mind, you would leave. So yeah, let me get another clarifier for this unicorn card there with the Chariot. Okay, wow, 4-leaf clover. So it says great good fortune. Interesting, very interesting. So something that you do for a living maybe, or they just feel like you are lucky in general. You know, like when you make a move, when you make a decision, luck follows you. Your road is blessed. And with the acquisition, we had the boot. This just came out on its own, so I'm going to read this too. It says, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yes. So as I said here before, they really see that you make an effort in relationships. You go all out, as I saw here with the Chariot. And you're not someone who does things halfway, half-asses things. So in the area of relationships, like maybe you're really trying to pull in your weight, or, you know, you make sure you dress well, show up well, be groomed, and to make the person next to you look even more fabulous. So they really appreciate the aesthetic that you have, the impression that you're trying to make. It's like you compliment them. So you could leave the reading here, but if you want to stick around and see what types of things this person finds intimidating about you or less than stellar, then you could stick around for this part. But if you don't want to hear that, please, by all means, click off right now. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, just a few things here. Okay, mule. Extremely stubborn. Older man, haystack. Freedom. Child divine. Cobweb, protected from negative forces. Bird flying. This is the Justice card. The Peacock, beware of great pride. And the Bowl. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I just had to fix that. So, yeah, Bowl, we left off here, plenty of material things. Okay. Okay, so some of the things this person finds intimidating about you, as I see here with the mule, is like how much you take on. So maybe you work too much, or it's the fact that you're extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. It looks like you're set in your ways with the submission card too. So it could be and or. So maybe you took on too much responsibility, and that's what they don't like about you, and that you're stubborn. You're refusing to change your ways. Let me just get a clue on what that could be about. It'll resonate differently for everyone, but this cobweb reinforces that. It's like you're set in your ways, and you see how the cobweb has taken over this flower. Basically, this flower won't budge on its principles. So I'm going to see what they're intimidated by. Okay, so it could be about work or your responsibility towards your family, or about, yeah, how you do things. We have the Capricorn card here, like your sense of responsibility. And also we have Peacock, beware of great pride. Maybe your pride gets in the way of you expressing your regrets or apologizing for something, because we have that next to the Karma haystack. You will reap what you have sown. But I want to get another clarifier for what that is talking about. Why is this person intimidated by, okay, like you not revealing your hand, basically, about what you think. Ooh, we have the Gentleman here. Interesting. So your pride and maybe at you not speaking to this particular man. Oh, wow, interesting. We have two older men here. So the way that you've closed up or shut down as it regards a certain older man, as we can see in both of these pictures. So your great pride at not having to speak with that person or to confront them, to address them. And it looks like this man has left. So I don't know who this man is, but this person finds that intimidating about you, how like your pride is preventing you from speaking about this male who has left your life. And we have the Freedom and the Justice card here. Yeah, that's very interesting. They don't like the impression they've left on you. So, and this Child Divine, very interesting. It's like you have a certain go-lucky, happy-go-lucky energy that this person kind of finds intimidating. Like you feel everything is abundant. You will get everything that you want in life. Plenty of material things. Or it could also be that this person thinks you're like, why are you so happy? You know, it could be annoying to this person how still optimistic you are, and how you still feel like there's more to see, more to do, more adventures to be had. And so they feel like, why isn't this person irked? Why aren't they feeling things on a deeper level? You know, that's what I'm seeing here. According to these cards, this person is irked by how you're still happy, optimistic, and feeling abundant. Still chasing dreams from childhood, and still have a sense of adventure, and that you're not so disturbed by trying to get justice. But also they're irked by your pride and not speaking, it looks like, at this man, or your bad wishes towards this man. So I also want to get another clarifier for the Justice card before we close out this reading. So let's see. What is that about? Please, Spirit. Ooh, okay. Let's see. So we have the Student card here. And we also have the Visionary. Very interesting, that does speak of that as well. So it looks like they don't, they find it intimidating that you've learned your lesson. You've seen this as a learning curve, and you've still kept your happiness, your gung-ho, your excitement, zest for life, abundant energy about you, even though, you know, you should be seeking retaliation and justice, but it looks like you've moved on, and this person is unhappy about that. So with the Visionary, it's like someone who's trying to change the world, as it says here. Capacity to envision what is not yet conscious to others' willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. Okay. So that's what I see here as well. Like, they don't think you're materialistic enough, that you think of others too much. You have this compassion, this trust in the universe, this trust in things being good, people essentially being good. So that's what they find bothersome about you. And so these are the messages that we see for you, Pile 1. I hope that this was informative. If you liked it, you could click like and subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye, Pile 1. Have a lovely day. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this stone, the two-tone stone, and the card that flew out for your pile is the Page of Cups. Youthful, idealistic, talented, and artistic. So as we can see here with the easel, this person is someone who's always inspired. Maybe you have a certain hobby this person likes. So this is one of those cards that tell us one of the first things that this person likes and admires about you. So your youthful energy, the passion that you have. The Page of Cups is also very curious, passionate, romantic. So they like these things about you. It looks like you're a fun person in their estimation. So now we're going to take a look at other cards that are coming through for what this person likes about you, admires about you. And also if you want to stick around for a bit of what this person finds intimidating about you, we're going to get some cards on the right here for that. So this process will be sped up. You can jump straight into the reading. Check the timestamps for the description. All right, let's get into it. Okay, Pile 2. So let's take a look at what this person likes or admires in you, about you. Damsel. We have innovation. Privileged lady. Mule. Enthusiasm. Apple, temptation, and career. Okay, resourcefulness. Okay, we have the anxiety card here. Strength. The defense card. Bull, plenty of material things. The indecision card. Avenger. A star. Guaranteed success. Rabbit. The King of Swords card. Sorry, I had to look at that. And the Uncertainty card again. 2 uncertainty cards there. Okay, and we have the Joker card underneath Enthusiasm. Wow, indecision, uncertainties. Okay. Okay, wow, pile 2. I had to really take a look at your cards. Definitely one of the first things that this person really admires about you is your go-getter and risk-taking qualities. This person sees you, as we have with the Enthusiasm and the Apple card here, like taking risks or doing things that others would not dare to do. So even in things that you are maybe an amateur about, that you don't know much about, like in matters of love, for example, or in certain hobbies, you're like, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I want it. Let me try it out. You know, so it's this like cowboy type of energy. They see you as having this innate light and the strength, the power, the wherewithal, even though you don't know where it's going to lead to or how it's going to end up, you still have the ballsiness to go after what you want and to chase it down. This could be even in romance, as I'm seeing it here. So that enthusiasm, that like childlike curiosity, as we saw here embodied in your main card, the Page of Cups, like you still have that world as my playground energy, inner child kind of enthusiasm here, to see life as full of possibilities. That's what I'm seeing with the Bull and the Fool energy too. The Joker, they like the way you laugh. One of the other things that I'm seeing, I have to tell you here with the uncertainty cards, as I saw here, is that this person is kind of discomforted by their thoughts of your boldness. They admire it, but they also feel uneasy about it. And I didn't get that with the previous pile, but I do with this pile for sure. Like, they like how you chase it down, but they feel like maybe it's not forethought. It's not thought out well. And so they kind of find that intimidating in you as well. And they think that maybe you're too childish in some regard. But I'm going to take a look at those other cards for what they find intimidating about you. You can stick around for that part, but you don't have to. You could just take the positive messages away of what they like or admire about you, your personhood. So here with this card here, the Anxiety and the Mule, I definitely see them thinking that they like how even though something is hard and it makes you uneasy to try to learn that, it doesn't come easy for you, you still keep at it, even in matters of love maybe. And you're determined to find newer solutions on how to make it work, even when there are blocks against your success. So even when there's uncertainty, you're not someone who's going to back down and be scared to try again. You're going to give it your best shot. And that's what this person can't help but admire about you. You're going to try to find innovative solutions. And even if in matters of romance, this person sees you as someone who, when you see what you like, you're going to give it your all. And even if you see some defenses put up, you're still going to try your very best to get down to the bottom of it and to try to win that person over. You're going to work hard. Maybe it's not a positive quality, but it's something that they find admirable in you, because I don't see them as having this quality in themselves. So they find you to be daring and brave enough to chase after your dreams and goals, and even your love interests here. See, with the Apple, temptation. That's why I said that I do feel like this is not just hobbies, but also in matters of the heart, or even in career. Like maybe you're an amateur at it And someone with your resume may not apply to a certain position, but you have the ballsiness to go after that and to chase it down and still feel like, yeah, I do deserve it. I should still give it a go. I should still try it out with the full energy here, right? Taking risks, taking a chance, even though you're anxious about it. Anxiety card. So another clarifier I'm getting, this will not apply to everyone, but also the way that you're trying hard to kick your bad habit or habits, even though it comes hard, they see that you put up a fight, even when you feel insecure, like you're still trying to fix that bad habit and try to get rid of it. And they find that to be admirable. So with the privileged lady and the rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters. So obviously, if this is a love interest, they find that you're full of surprises. What's really like cool about you is nobody would guess how good you are in bed or how good you are as a lover sexually, because, you know, with the damsel card here and the privileged lady, they're giving me some similar vibes. Like you look very demure, very classy, like a Virgo type of energy. You see, even with this here, but you have this really hot side to you, like in matters of seduction. And not many people know this about you, but they think like it's kind of cool how there is that contradiction. Like the way you look outwardly is so well put together, so demure, kind of even shy, like classy. And but you're like a freak in the sheets kind of energy that I'm getting here with the resourcefulness too. You keep that under wraps, and not too many people know that about you. You know, that saying like a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets kind of energy that they like about you, if this is a romantic interest. So rabbits are also innocent. If this is not a romantic interest, what they like is your innocence, since we have this white here. So they think that it's really cool how you've preserved your innocence about you. You're still like someone who's fresh-faced, someone who's still enthusiastic about pursuing your goals and dreams. You're not jaded by life as this person sees it. You're still gung-ho about what you can achieve out there. And with these cards, what I'm saying, since we have the, pardon me, let me read that. The indecision card here again. Geez, uncertainty and indecision. That's very interesting. So even when people doubt you, it says guaranteed to success, to succeed. With the Avenger, it's like, I'm going to prove people wrong. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do it. And also another clarify that I'm getting here with this, another download is some of you may be fervent travelers or interested in like learning more about the world. So they really enjoy that enthusiasm you have in learning about other cultures, traveling the world, or watching documentaries. Yeah, like your outdoorsy side. Or how broad you can be in your thoughts, that you're not close-minded at all. So that's what I'm seeing with the Avenger card there. But let me get another clarifier for what else that may be referring to. Ooh, eccentricity, definitely the Aquarius energy that is shining through. Again, I'm seeing like someone who likes to travel, who's open to new cultures and wants to explore. Or like I said before, that even when others doubt you that you can't do it, you're like, you know what, I'm going to prove those people wrong. I'm still going to take this chance. And by doing it, they'll see that, you know, it's possible. I'm not going to let other people pigeonhole me and doubt me. So these are the qualities that they like about you. Yeah, so let's take a look. If you'd like, stick around for what they find maybe a little bit intimidating or not so adorable about you. But you could leave this reading at this part if you don't want to see those cards. It's totally up to you. So we have foreigner. We have companionship. Older woman. Prince. Okay, energy. Okay, coffin. The Chariot, disappointment in a friend or lover, fair man. Okay, I'm going to get one more card there to see what that is about. Ooh, okay. So we have domination. Okay. Okay, so what this person finds intimidating about you, we have the companionship card here. Again, but the Libra energy with the energy fire spirit card here. So it could be maybe how fiery you are in relationships, since I see the lightning here, and you act like you're the more mature person, and that could very well be true. I'm just talking from the perspective of what this person finds intimidating or less than appealing about you. So they feel like they're a novice. We have the fair man, and we have this like foreigner card here. So I'm seeing like this mature energy with you, like how you want to end things on a good note. You know, the Libra is the type of energy where someone wants beauty, they don't want ugliness. And it's interesting we end with the domination card here, the Sagittarius card. So we have Libra and Sagittarius. That may be relevant to some of you here. The Cancer card too, Scorpio. And your approach. So they find that your desire to end things on a good note with people and to be like a mature person is kind of grating or, you know, annoying, I would say, because this person wants to feel like they're the fair person in this situation. You're making them feel weak or overpowered. If this is anyone that you're not currently with or you're not talking to, I feel like they just want to forget about you completely with the foreigner card, and they would have preferred you to be the nasty person. So with the Prince card here, also what I'm seeing is it says romantic charm and a potential for power. It's very interesting. So what they find intimidating is that you actually do deserve better behavior than you have been getting, but they don't want to admit that. Like you do deserve their compliments, their energy, their time, but the fact that they're not giving it to you and the fact that you're disappointed in them is also something that intimidates them, because they know like they should have, or they should be giving you those things, but they haven't actually been fair. So that's something that they don't like about you or the situation. So with the Coffin card here, it's very interesting. So it looks like maybe you guys are not speaking or you're in a bad situation, because we do have the Coffin card here. That's like the death card basically with the Chariot, like the resurrection. Another thing that they find intimidating is that you would be very upset with them, or you are very upset with them over things that they've done. And so if they were to come through and apologize, like you wouldn't let them minimize it. You know, you wouldn't give them a pass for any hurtful things that they've said or done to you. So that's what I'm seeing that this person finds intimidating about you, but I want to see some extra clarifiers. So let me get a clarifier for the domination card, please, Spirit. Okie doke. Please. Okay. So we got pale, time to get out of a situation. Okay, yes, like if this relationship is on the outs, you would definitely judge them, give them hell about the way that they got out of the situation. Or if you were to like get back in their life, you would definitely try to get revenge by trying to dominate them this time, because you're disappointed and you realize your worth. So this person knows they were not, or they can't be fair on you, and you acted like the more mature person. You tried to balance things out, but you deserved better, and you actually should have gotten, or should be getting, their like romantic chivalrous kind energy. But instead, all they can manage to do is to disappoint you. So they feel like you would rightfully be upset at them, and that's something that they find intimidating about you and this situation. So let me just get one more card for the energy, just to see what Spirit is saying about that before we close out. Okay, influence. Yeah, so as I see here, they don't like what they perceive to be as a manipulative energy on your part to end things or leave things on a mature or kind note, on a mature note in the relationship. They find that manipulative, even though deep down subconsciously they know it's not a manipulation tactic, it's just what mature people should do. Because they're not capable of that maturity, they try to keep it shady, like actually convince themselves that they were the fair person in this situation and that you're just someone who's being manipulative and thinking that you're better than them, that you're older, wiser than them. So yeah, this person definitely has issues and a complex. Okay, so pile 2, this was your reading. I hope that this was informative. If you'd like, you could just click like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks very much, and I'll see you again. Bye, pile 2. Have a lovely day. Hi, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the blue stone and or the card that flew out for this pile, the High Priestess. Now, this is one of the first clues on what this person likes or admires about you. This is a card of mystery, femininity, having great intuition. It's also the card of Pisces or water sign. And as we can see here, it's as though they like your intuition or maybe your shy disposition, if you have that type of disposition, your femininity, and like the way that you're in touch with the spiritual realm as well. So that's one of the first clues, but we're going to take a look at what the cards have to say. So on the left here, I'm going to get cards for what this person likes, finds admirable about you. And also here on the left there. And on the right, I'm going to get a few cards for what they find intimidating about you. You don't necessarily have to watch for that pile. You could just watch the positives. It's totally up to you. And this card picking process will be sped up, so you can pass through this part if you check out the timestamps in the description. Let's get into it. Okay, pile 3, let's take a look at what this person likes or finds admirable about you. So we have the retreat card. We have the message card. The table, hard work ahead. We have the alchemist. Escape. Message king. The triumph. The trophy. The harmony. February. Chain of events that will affect your life. Empathy. Wow, all of these message cards here. You must have written this person a message. Yeah, this is the Empress card. Okay, community. clouds, temporary problems, power, next to the escape and the alchemist. And we have the harmony card here with the community. Okay. All right. I feel like one card is missing there, so I'm going to get one extra card out. This one flew out. The Sun card. Wow, okay. Wow, okay, pile 3. So first off, with the chain card here and the hard work ahead, triumph, this person admires that you were able to break the chains of your family. So maybe there were some toxic individuals or toxic patterns in your family, and you were the first one to like break them, or maybe like, for example, your parents didn't go to university, but you accomplished that goal. So it looks like you decided no more of that pattern that we've had with my ancestors. I'm going to be the one who breaks that generational curse or toxic pattern. And even though it may require hard work, I'm going to persevere and get that. So they really admire how you overcame those, like toxic patterns from your ancestors, or you accomplished things that your lineage did not. So that's a very clear message here. And also, I have to get this out of the way. With the message, something that you wrote to this person, maybe as you were making your escape, it looks like, really resonated with them. Yeah, we have that sign here too. I mean, they came out almost at the same time. And the reason why it's making me think that it's something you wrote to them is because we have the King card here. So if this is a male love interest, maybe as you guys were parting, or some certain letter that you wrote to this person is something that they still think about, and they liked the way that you handled it, that situation, with grace, with harmony, as it says here. Like you seem to have a very forgiving and fair, balanced way about you. As we see here with this card, the harmony card. Wow, harmony. So this person sees you as like a fair, balanced individual. I don't see any cards here which would indicate that this person sees you as like an aggressive, unreasonable type. They find you to be actually quite fair, and you're balanced in your energies. Like your feminine and masculine sides are balanced. And maybe also this is pointing to the fact that, like, as much as you are in the material realm, you're also spiritual. So they find that like deeply alluring about you. With the alchemist is here as well. So we have the retreat card. It's a homebody energy. And they like how you adorn the house, or how you know how to conserve your energy, not to speak all the time. Manage your emotions, like you retreat into yourself. You work hard on yourself. You try to improve the inside rather than trying to get even with someone or with people. Like you're trying to fix what it is that you can fix, even maybe within the community. Maybe you're someone who helps your family out, since we have this like friendship, the Sun card, and the community. Like it could be that you help your grandparents out, or your parents, your family basically, or your friends, how you try to do a lot for your friends and family. They admire your loyalty. And you try to like work on yourself with the Empress card here. Solve your problems within the family. I don't see you reaching out to people for help in that regard. Like you go within with the retreat card, and you try to find the solutions to balance those doubts, insecurities within yourself. Let me get a clarifier as well for this Empress card here. So we have, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Okay. Beautiful. So with the Empress, it's like you know your self-worth, according to this person. And if you see any red flags, you won't be tempted to lower your standards. Like you can balance your energy. So while you know that not everything is going to be perfect, you have realistic expectations. This person also sees like a strength in you, a very feminine, mystique type of strength, as we saw with the High Priestess, and it ending with the Empress there. So like you know your worth, your value, and You're a survivor. You go within and work on yourself. Try to be of service to your family, to the community, as it says here. So this person thinks that you're quite admirable. From all of these cards, even the way that you like exit a situation or address a problem, the way that you write, as we see here, it's really something that is inspirational. It's something that definitely, as we see with the Harmony card here, that is beautiful. Libra energy, known for being charismatic, having a good eye. Yeah, they definitely admire this, especially if this is a male in your life or was in your life. Even with the empathy and the temporary problems. Oh, I have to mention. So for some of you, this February could be referring to like some sort of email or message you sent this person in February, or they're born in February, something about February. And it says temporary problems. So you treated this in like a very graceful manner. You didn't make it look like, this is the end of the world for you. So you had empathy. It looks like you listened to this person at a pivotal time, which was in February. And the way you responded to that, they thought was like very kind and very empathetic. Like you heard what they said and they respect you for that. So that's going to resonate differently. I'm not sure what this February is. You know that. So now we're going to take a look. If you'd like, stick around for what they find intimidating or less than admirable about you. But if you want to leave the reading now, you're welcome to it. Okay, so let's take a look. What this person finds intimidating. Eccentricity. So we have the expectation. The leadership. Pioneer. Okay, we have October. The birth card. We have the refuge, the change, the chariot card next to the leadership. Okay, turquoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. We have, again, wow, the High Priestess. Or is it not the High Priestess? Let me take a look. Moon. Sorry, that was the Moon card. Okay, we definitely are missing a card there. So let me take out a card. Okay, 2 came out. So we have Diamond and the Aries victory in some endeavor. You will be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay, so some of the doubts or hesitations that this person has, things that they are not sure about when it comes to you, they don't really admire. So it says expectation, and with the birth, it's like the expectations that you have of this person, and they feel like they can't live up to your expectations. Or in some cases, if this is like a child you have or a family member, for example, it's still the same message, but they just feel like you have very high expectations. And yeah, in any case, this person feels like they can't live up to your expectations, they can't deliver, and that maybe you expect this change in them. You see with the October, that's also a card of change. Or it could also indicate like a Scorpio or Libra energy for some. Yeah, so that could be like a birthday. And they just feel like this change is untenable. So let me get a clarifier for what that could be. Okay, so why do they feel intimidated by this expectation? Okay. It says position of authority, like you're going to, and sun, so happiness and well-being. Okay. So your expectations maybe of their improvement, of them being the right person for you, of providing for you financially, and also like of them being happy and growing, adjusting into being like a less volatile person. That's the kind of expectation that they find hard to tolerate. So, yeah, if this is a child of yours or a parental figure, like they find that to be intimidating about you, that you want someone to like be successful, and they don't feel like they could live up to your standards, and to be optimistic and happy and seeing change as possible. So they feel like you're a little bit too much of a dreamer with the eccentricity, or you have certain things about you that are weird. I'm going to get a clarifier for what they find to be eccentric or weird about you that they feel is intimidating. Let me get some clarifiers. Okay. Ooh, okay. So maybe your expectations of wealth, or yeah, like the type of career you want. And we have the card defeat. Wow, okay. So another message I'm getting is like, if this person is not doing well materialistically, they just feel like they can't afford, they can't afford you, basically. So with the throne here, like they're drowning and you expect all of these finer things from them, or for them to succeed in life, but they feel like this change is too much to live up to. They can't really deliver. Okay, like they can't really succeed in being the type of person that you would expect them to be in their own mind. So they find that odd about you. And yeah. So with the Pioneer card, like you have a lot of ideas on love. Maybe you're too idealistic. That's what I'm seeing here. And even if things are slow, it's like you still have hope. And they don't like that about you, because maybe if things are going slow with a certain person, they feel like you should cut it off and not still have that hope, still not try to fix it. Like they kind of find that off-putting that you tried to fix that situation. Maybe even the fact that you're a little bit domineering, like you're trying to control the situation, make it happen with the Chariot. For some, it could be like you're trying to get the ring. You see with the Chariot, the card of movement, leadership. So yeah, they feel like you're unsure, but you expect them to, or they're unsure. That's what the moon is indicating here. But you still expect them to like make a commitment to this, and to take a leadership role. And that's what they find intimidating about it. Even with this is reminding me of this energy, like this Aryan energy, victory and some endeavor, getting married maybe. If this is a romantic interest, that's not something that they feel is something that they would want to do right now. And they just feel like you're uncertain, but you're trying to get them to commit. So it's kind of strange. Yeah, so I'm interpreting this in a couple of different ways. It's like you want a commitment or a ring from them. You want them to make up their mind, not to be uncertain. But they find that to be off-putting because they're not ready to budge. They don't feel financially ready. Or the other thing that I'm seeing is like you're too demanding, even though you're unsure of it yourself, of this action, this person taking this commitment. Yeah, but you still expect very positive results to come out of that. But this person seems like they want to take their time. And they also resent the fact that you're still hopeful, that you still cling on to that, that you're still full of hope, like want to go ahead with it, even though things are moving too slow and things are not, they're shaky, they're tentative. This person may not even be able to deliver your expectations. So they feel like, why would you have this trust and faith in me? You know, is there something wrong with you with the eccentricity card here? Like maybe you're not a realistic person who can see things as they are. You're maybe too idealistic with the Pioneer card. So yeah, those are the messages that I'm seeing, Pile 3. And I hope that this brought you some measure of clarity. If you liked it, you can press like and subscribe if you want to support the channel. Thank you. I'll see you later. Bye. Take care. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this white stone, whitish stone, and the card that flew out for your pile was the Six of Cups. It's a beautiful card. It's giving us the first clue about what this person likes about you, admires about you. So the theme of this is like childhood, so it could be your innocence, or maybe this is pointing to the fact that you've known this person when you were younger, they were younger, and so they have this nostalgia when they think about you. So yeah, I see this nostalgia, like kind of open, forgiving type of energy. Or maybe they also feel that you're quite a forgiving, innocent person when it comes down to everything. So someone close to their heart, someone that they have like nostalgia and fond feelings for, they think is a good egg. But we're going to take a look at what the cards are saying. So I'm going to get some cards out. The process of card picking will be sped up. You can skip it in the timestamps. So I'm going to get cards out for what they like, admire about you on the left here. And also, if you're interested, you can stay and watch some of the messages for what they find intimidating about you, less than stellar about you. Okay, so let's get to the card picking process. Okay, pile 4, let's take a look at what this person likes or finds admirable about you. So we have the Death card here, transformation. Okay, we have the organization, the detective, the gratitude card, quill, unicorn, okay, the beginning, the high priestess, February, reconciliation, criticism, concern, okay, let's see, clouds, temporary problems, uncertainty, status, and let's get one more card over there. Okay. Okay, some cards flew out, so we have the damsel with the uncertainty. Okay, pile 4. So one of the things that this person likes about you with the organization card is how maybe you can get a lot of people together. Like, for example, when you're having dinner guests over the house, it feels like you're the type of person who would play a perfect host or hostess, and you try to consider everyone's different tastes and accommodate for everybody. So we have the beginnings card here, Ace of Wands with the gratitude. So you're someone who is definitely very loving and grateful for any love that you receive. You don't take people for granted. That's what I see with this card, and that's what they love about you or like about you. Also, with the concern and the quill, one of the first things that I'm seeing, this may not resonate with everybody, but if you're a writer, for example, this person thinks you're good with words and that you're someone who has like deep thoughts. You're not someone who's superficial on the surface level. And maybe they feel like you care a lot about politics, democracy. That's what I'm seeing with a detective, or you're a reader. So something about reading and writing here, like you care about what's in the news and people who are not doing as well as you are. And like maybe you're even political in some cases here. So with the quill, it's like you're a good writer or texter. Maybe you're a stickler for messages, like you don't like grammar mistakes. That's just a download I'm getting for a few of you. But let me also see another clarifier for this quill here. Okay, so we have the Taurus card here with the resistance. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Like maybe you're anti-establishment or revolutionary, and you don't like people who oppress others, and you want everyone to enjoy the same freedoms that you've had or the freedoms that you're trying to get. So I see someone who is concerned about what's going on in the world here. Like you read up on current events, current issues, and you really think deeply on them. Maybe you're good at writing about them or expressing like the gist of the matter there. So another thing that this person likes or admires about you is with the reconciliation. Like you have a forgiving nature to you. This is what I saw with the Six of Cups as well. So it may be something that's very hard for this person, or for many people actually they struggle with, but it seems like you're good at forgiving others, but you're more critical of yourself. So they think that it's a really like admirable quality in you, how you're quick to forgive others, and you are able to see your own mistakes and work on transforming them, as we have with the butterfly there. Yeah, so this is something that is really unique to only you, is what I'm seeing. And also another download I'm getting is you smell good, and this person likes how you smell. So with the High Priestess card and the clouds, they think you have superior discernment analysis skills. You could foresee when something might become a problem, or yeah, like when it's going to turn sour, so that you have a strong intuition. This is the intuition card, but I want to get another clarifier for that. So that's what I'm seeing with the February card here. This is kind of like Pisces or Aquarius energy. Some of you may resonate with that too, but we do have Virgo here, just possible astrological combinations, Capricorn, Taurus, and of course again Taurus. So let's take a look at yeah, so a clarifier for this February and High Priestess. Oh, okay. Okay, so this unique thing that you have about you is that you're able to see two sides of a situation. So the good, the bad, the ugly. So that's 3. And so you may not fret as much over them as other people would. Like you have a unique take on life where you don't just see merely the positive or the negative, like you see the good and the bad in things. And they think like you have an interesting mindset, actually, that not a lot of people have. So if someone is all bad, for example, you know that there has to be some good in them. Yeah, so you're someone who is more broad-minded, I would say. With the damsel, another thing that they like about you is your softness, your gentleness. When you're not sure about something, it's like you express that, you don't hold it back. You're not afraid, you don't have bravado, so you don't let your pride get the better of you with these cards here. So you indicate that you don't know better and you're open to learning. So with the Saddest card here, they also like how you prioritize your relationships when it comes to love. maybe for some of you here, your Venus could be in the 7th house, like you're eager to please, agreeable in that regard, especially with relationships, like you're an easy going person, someone that is easy to get along with, as we see here with these 3 cards in particular. So let me take another look at a clarifier, please, Spirit, for a status. Can we give us another? Yeah, as we saw here, like you're harder on yourself than you are on others. You're more forgiving of others. And for this, we have kite, so taking a vacation. And we also have the bread card here. Okay, very interesting. So with this, what I'm seeing is that you're not someone for superficial love relationships. Like you want something that is the real deal. You're always going for substance over the trivial, over something superficial with the people that you pick. You want to have like a deep relationship. So with the kite here, with the vacation, it seems like you could, what this person likes about you is that you can detach for your mental well-being, like distance yourself from unpleasant situations regarding a loved one, perhaps this person. So if they're doing things that maybe you don't approve of, it looks like you would rather check out of it mentally. And this is something that they admire in you, like you're not going to argue about it, you're just going to check out of it. Yeah, like this Taurian Libra-esque energy here. And I want to see another clarifier for that kite before we move on. Can we get a clarifier, please, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh, okay. So mother, the nurturing energy. So it says nurturing, patience, and unconditional love for joy in giving birth to life. Okay, so you may be very highly feminine or motherly. So this person likes the way that you care for this person or cared for this person. The nurturing qualities that you have, the forgiving nature that you have, as we saw here. Or it could also be referring to the fact that maybe if you're reading for someone who's a family member, they feel like you're someone who deserves their care and nurturing. With the damsel card, like you are so cute and so adorable. Okay. So those are the messages that I'm seeing, Pile 4. You can click off here, but if you want to stick around for things that they find intimidating or not so stellar about you, you're welcome to stay and watch for that. Okay, so we have restlessness. Wow, we have the Sun card, the happiness card, actually. Okay, star, guaranteed success, grapes, time to go out and have fun, joy. Again, we have the transformation card like we had with the butterfly death card there. So we have Judge, Decision, Caution, and we have the Change card here. Okay, so with the Judge card here, this person, and right on top of happiness. So this person, one of the things that they find intimidating about you is that at the end of the day, what you care about is having happiness. So it's almost like they feel like you're selfish. You don't want to work on things if they're very hard. With the restlessness, this Aries energy, like you're quick to move on and to make a decision if something is not making you happy. You see with the Joy card, happiness. So they feel like, oh, every decision you make is for like the happiness or for the good of the world. And this is, you know, like too objective and not subjective enough. Or maybe that you're impatient as well. Interesting, we have the Caution card here, and it says time to go out and have fun. So another thing that they find intimidating about you is like your zest or lust for life, that you want to go out and have fun. And you would always choose, you would do things that are maybe spontaneous to have fun, maybe even like drinking for some of you here. And they find this like to be a bit disturbing, like they don't know whether they should trust you. Maybe they feel like you're changeable from one day to the next. They don't know what they're going to expect with you because you could make a spontaneous decision and just leave. Yeah, that's what it's showing me with the Judge card. Like you're going to follow what your happiness is. And you're a little bit like your head is in the clouds type of energy that I'm getting here. But I want to see a clarifier again for that happiness and Judge. So thank you, Spirit. We have bird perched, waiting for news, package letter. Okay. Yeah, so it's like you're listening to the signs of the universe. And yeah, for some of you, it could also be like you're following the crowd according to this person. And that's what they find intimidating or less than desirable about you. You see how all of these sunflowers are like the same. And yeah, like you're going to judge this person by the general standards, for example, or you're going to do what is expected of you with a decision, what others would do in that case. So also with the restlessness, like they find it that you're too spontaneous maybe for their blood, or they're scared of losing you in that sense, or that you might find someone else to attach yourself to. So with the transformation, like you're constantly evolving, changing yourself. So they feel like you're a little bit not as stable as you should be. That's why I said it feels as though they think your head is in the clouds. So, and then we have the Joy card here again, which is reinforcing the happiness and the change. Like you're only too happy to make a change. According to them, this is something that makes them feel intimidated. Like you're not someone who would resist change if it's for the betterment, for the improvement. Like you're not afraid to take that leap. If you believe that you're going to be happy, which you do in most cases, as we have with the star, you're full of hope, full of enthusiasm. Maybe they think that you don't think through things, that you're too quick to make a decision. You know, that's what this kind of shows me with the hummingbird. So with that change card, like cautious. If this person is like an earth sign or has a lot of earth placements, they see you as having more like fiery or air type of energy, heavy in your astrological chart. So they're kind of like intimidated by that because they feel like you could change up on them, or you could make these spontaneous decisions. And it's like you're gung-ho, inspired by others, or spontaneous about change. You don't mind it. You're so hopeful. Especially if you're inspired, you believe that it can work and that you could be successful. Maybe they feel like you jump into things too quickly. So those are the messages that I'm seeing for you, Pile 4. If this was helpful, you can click like and subscribe to support the channel. I'd appreciate that. Take care and see you later. Bye. Hi, Pile 5. Welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to this pink stone and or the card that flew out for your pile, the Empress. Okay, so this is giving us a clue about one of the first things that they like about you. And this is a card of nurturing energy, femininity, and yeah, like being beautiful. So they regard you as someone who's like, if this is a romantic interest or was a romantic interest, like someone sexy, beautiful, very appealing, easy on the eyes, and someone with a nurturing quality, charismatic. So now we're going to get some cards on what else they like and admire about you here on the left. And also for those who are interested in some things that this person may find intimidating or less than stellar about you, you can wait for the end of this reading. We'll have some cards here picked out for what they find intimidating about you. The card picking process is sped up, and you could skip this part if you check out the timestamps in the description. Let's get into it. Okay, pile 5. So let's take a look at what this person likes and or admires about you. So we have Privileged Lady, Retreat, okay, Protection, okay, Monk Nun, the Chariot, Practicality, Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental, with the Purification, okay, Crisis, Heart, Charity, the Moon card, the Solitude card, Gratitude, February, Gavel, involvement with the law, Grasshopper, Scissors, and we have the Separation card here. Interesting. Okay, pile 5. So these are the things that this person likes in you. And with the Retreat card here and the Carriage, the Chariot, the juxtaposition of all that, I see that this person likes how you have like an extroverted and an introverted side to you, like an ambivert energy. Like some would describe you as a homebody, but you also get restless sometimes. So you actually want to explore the world and maybe even move away. You do have like a social group that you're interested in. So like they think it's cute how you struggle being totally devoted to being a homebody. Like you feel guilty about that. And so you try to get out there and socialize. So maybe you're even a little awkward, as I see here, and this person likes your little awkwardness around people, but the fact that you make an effort. You could be socially awkward here. So with the Privileged Lady card, what I'm seeing is one of the first things this person likes about you, as we had with the Empress card, is like the way that you look. Definitely your aesthetic. I'm also seeing like your hair, perhaps, maybe the color of it, but also like your fashion sense. And as we saw here, the sexiness, charisma factor. Also with the Purification, and we have that with the Charity card, the Cancer card here. Actually, with these two, what I'm seeing is maybe you're good with kids, or you're like a very mother nurturing type of energy, like you're very protective and kind. You want to protect the helpless or those you love, especially if you have children here, or like you have nieces or nephews. If they've seen that, they think that you are very kind and good around children. With the Purification, I see that they like this kind of innocence that you have, even with the white here. But I want to get another clarifier for that besides the innocence. So if there's anything else here. Okay, we have the Unicorn. Yeah, so I think it's very angelic, unique, how selfless, how like protective you can be of people. And also what I'm seeing is like your fashion sense may be very unique to this person, very feminine. definitely. Or in some cases, if you're an artist here, like a dancer, they really admire your art, the way that you have poise and carry yourself. So with the practicality card here, we have the Capricorn energy and we have the Aries energy. Very interesting to have that, because I did see that in the beginning too. Like you have this very passionate, let's go, let's move, let's make things happen type of side. And you also have this, wait, let's think, let's be more measured about this. So they find this to be cute about you and very cool. But also you're emotional. We have the Solitude card here. So what I'm seeing is like they see that you have maybe a constant battle with getting out there, showing your work, but you still do it, you know? So this person finds that admirable. And I also want to get another clarifier for that. So Spirit, can you give us one clarifier from this card, from this deck here for the Solitude card? Okay, family. Okay. Yeah, like what I'm getting with this is you're quite different from maybe the rest of your family. Like you're sort of a black sheep in a way. You think differently than most members of your family or of your society. But definitely I'm seeing a lot of like Cancer, Leo type of energy here. Like someone who is very family oriented, but also needs their alone time. So you're very big on loving, but they also see like you deny that you have this big heart, and they find it adorable that you try to hide how much of a big heart you have and how easily you get hurt with the crisis situation. Like you really appreciate people and you try to do everything right, not to like do someone wrong. It says here, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. So some of you here may also be like religious or spiritual, and this person also hearts that about you. Yeah, your spiritual or religious side. And also, yeah, so what I'm getting with the Solitude is like you deny yourself physical pleasures, so you have some restraint, like the type of Virgo energy, like you say, no, this would be too much. And they kind of like that because it shows you have willpower. So even with the Moon card here, like you second guess it and you don't want to be reactive to things. So you deny your impulses, your urges. You think things through. You think about maybe how it affects the family or the community before you take an action. So I don't see this as being like a spontaneous energy, and this person admires that about you, that you're not spontaneous. You think about like how this would affect people in my family, the kids around. Yeah, so crisis, and we have the separation here. Like you're such a softie actually that when people leave your life, it seems like, yeah, we have this scissors card here also indicating separation. Maybe this person has left your life. They like how you mourn, as sadistic and terrible as that sounds. But yeah. So February, maybe an indicator of when this occurred, or your or this person's birth date or pivotal time in the relationship. So with the grasshopper, things that require careful handling with the separation, it says, it's like when you decide to pull the plug on a relationship or when a separation occurs, like this weighs heavily on you. And you actually mourn that person. So you have a very deep heart, which you tried to hide with the Moon card here and the Monk Nun. Like you deny that you're this deep and that you're this emotional. But this person thinks that it's actually admirable how vulnerable you are and how you take things to heart. Yeah, definitely. And so can we get another clarifier for the scissors and the separation, the crisis here? Anything else? Okay, so we have the Damsel card. How helpless you feel, maybe in matters of love, like you give yourself fully, totally to a person you love. You're quite dedicated in that way. And let's get one more from this deck for the Damsel. Oh, okay. Broken bridge. Okay, so definitely. This person is an ex of yours, someone that you're not currently seeing. They definitely like how you honor this relationship and how vulnerable and open you were. And in some sense, I do see like some sort of sadism here, which this person kind of likes, that they were able to get to you and hurt you. I'm sorry if that sounds really harsh and terrible. If it doesn't resonate, it's just not your pile, okay? So try another reading. But that's what I'm seeing here with all of these separation cards. Like the way that you try to hide or not show how deeply you get hurt, how deeply you love, how big your heart is, and the way that you try to make things work. Handle this with class, with care, this grasshopper energy. They like that. Okay. So now you can switch off if you don't want to see the second part of the reading. But if you're interested in seeing what may be intimidating about you to this person, stick around for this part of the reading too. Okay, so let's take a look. We have Judge, we have Fulfillment, we have Thief, we have Success, ouch, Spear, Heartache, Reconciliation. Again, the Hierophant, the Judge type of energy. Let me just see. Okay, Authority, Happiness, time to get out of a situation. And we have the Sun, Success. And one more card is missing there, so I'm going to take out one more card for that. Thank you, Spirit. Mother. So pile 5, I'm seeing two different types of messages here for what they find intimidating. First off, the very clear message here is that if this is an ex of yours, someone that you've had a falling out with, or an ex-friend, and I say that because there's a broken heart here, what they find intimidating, or maybe something that they don't particularly like about you, is, it says, balancing justice and compassion, managing the fair distribution of power. So they don't like how you try to confront them, seem critical of their choices when the, like the relationship broke down, when they broke your heart, that you still tried to find happiness and fulfillment. We have like 2 happiness cards here, exactly. And how you just chose to like just get out of the situation and pursue your own happiness, like what they perceive to be your forgiveness of them and the success that you've had after this relationship broke down. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Like maybe you even became a mother for some of you here, or you got married. And so they see you as being happy, and that this is something that they find intimidating about you. Or the other case is, let me tell you some other things that they might not like about you here, find intimidating. Maybe you have like a strong relationship with your mother, or they just detest your mother. So they find like your mom is like a central figure in your life, and this is something that they find, sorry about that, intimidating about you. So another thing that they don't like is how you are quick to forgive and search for happiness. And like you're looking for maybe the type of job that you have is like a government job. Again, we have this Judge type of energy here, the Hierophant and the Authority. So it's like you've made a final verdict about them, a criticism, or you've decided what this person was to you. And instead you're looking towards, the future and your future happiness. So I want to get another clarifier for what this is about. So it's like you're quick to leave the situation, in their opinion, or to forgive and forget when someone has been unfair to you, stabbed you in the back, right? And so you're just like, you know what, whatever, let me move on according to this person. Let me chase my happiness and look towards the future. You know, that's what I've decided is important, the important takeaway here. So that's what they're find intimidating about you. But let's get some clarifiers for this happiness card and this Hierophant with the Authority. Ooh, okay, thank you. So we have hat. You'll be playing a different role. And we have the apple here. Temptation will test you. Interesting. With the fulfillment. Like maybe you've moved on or you've tried other people that would be less drama, difficult than this person as I see it. So they don't like maybe how sexy you are or that you're chasing your own dreams, your own happiness. For some of you, it could be like the way that you dress. They think it's too revealing. And also with the Authority, and you will be playing a different role. Looks like they don't like your job. Yeah, they don't like your job. That's what it looks like here to me. Or what you do for a living. But yeah, they know that you're happy. They miss your company. Yeah, it's just sour grapes is basically what I'm seeing here. But let me get another clarifier for this hat and this Authority card. Ooh, we have rivalry. Okay. So maybe there's someone else in the picture now, someone else that they would have to compete with, and that's what they find intimidating. Like with a Hierophant, like it looks like you have someone that is a priority in your life that this person would have to compete with, and that's what they don't like. That the roles have changed. They're no longer an important part of your story, important person to you in some way, and so that's what they find intimidating about the situation. And also another clarifier with the Mother card. As I said, some of you may have become mothers or you're very close to your mother, which is also intimidating to this person. And we have Enlightenment. Okay. So another clarifier with this is with the happiness and the Mother. You finally know what is important and how to give and receive love. So you'll take nothing less than, as it says, unconditional love. So you know your worth, and this person finds your standards like very intimidating or too high for them to deliver to you. So they have sour grapes. Yeah. And these are the messages that I see for you, pile 5. I hope that this was enlightening for you. And if you liked it, you can click like and subscribe to support the channel. That'd be great. And I'll see you later. Take care. Bye, Pile 5. Have a good day.